Whiz back, whiz pop, feel the bubbles go down. Whiz back, whiz pop, burst it all around. I'm not singing that right. Stay tuned. Why, hello YouTube, and welcome to what is another random review starring me, with me, Random Ross, not starring me. So, today I'm reviewing the BFG, the Big Friendly Giant, directed by Steven Spielberg, written by Melissa, oh God, what was her name now? I forgot her name. But it was in her memory because she unfortunately passed away in 2015. And it starred Mark Rylance or something. Mark Rylance. I'm going to butcher his name. And Ruby Barnstone. Ruby Barnhill. That's it, Ruby Barnhill. So, based on Roald Dahl's classic child book, the BFG of the same name, it's a childhood favourite of mine. I loved the book when I was a little kid. I still love it now. I even loved the 1989 film with David Jason. So it's pretty much follows the same kind of plot summary as the 1989 film and the book. The Giants were quite an improvement, really, because unlike them in the 1989 film of the book, they're not, well, in the 1989 animated film with David Jason, they look fierce and evil and stuff. In this film, they just look like a group of douches, really, like a group of jocks that, like, knocked him around and stuff and bullied him like he was the puniest kid in the school playground. But yeah, there were nine evil giants in it, and also the BFG. You know, the effects were incredible. They were great effects, great CGI work. It was just a fun film, a good trip for me down memory lane. You know, because every now and then I like to see a kids' film, even if it's like a remake of a classic or based on a classic book that I read as a kid. I like seeing stuff like that. So yeah, the BFG got the 21st century treatment, and it actually looked more like the book version of the BFG, unlike the 1989 film, which I do like anyway. The BFG had big pointed ears, but in this he has big round ears, puny skinny body and that. As for all the other giants, they're not as naked and as coloured and that as they are in the book and the films and that. But yeah, they seem to speak more clearly, but they're still talking riddles and that because they're poorly educated. And like in the book and film, if you've seen it, the book and the film, you know how it's going to play out. So there aren't really that much spoilers to give away, but I would recommend you go see it because it is a great film. There's the snozcumbers, if you remember those, that the BFG had to eat, unfortunately. Then there was the oh God, what was that drink called now? Popscottle or something? Oh God, I can't remember what it's called now. And I've read the book that many times. Frobscottle, that's it. You know, where the bubbles fizz down and it makes you fart and fly in the air and stuff. You know, it still has that. Didn't do the song though like it did in the film. Well, I think they were right not to, because I think it might have come off as a bit cheesy. It's probably okay in a cartoony film, but when this was like live action with CGI and stuff, Mark Rylance or whatever his name is, did a great job as the Giant. Even though it was just his face all CGI'd in, it's incredible what they can do these days with CGI effects. So he did a great job as the BFG, And also the young lass Ruby Barnhill. She did a great job as Sophie, the young girl in it. You know, and it was based, the book and the whole story of the BFG is actually based on Roald Dahl and his relationship between his granddaughter Sophie Dahl. Of course, Sophie Dahl is an author herself, like her grandfather. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good film. So, my final thoughts. It was enjoyable. It's definitely a great family film. I would strongly recommend it. And with that being said, I am going to give the BFG... let's see, what am I going to rate this one? Because it was quite a good film. Do you know what? I'm going to give it a... a nice big 8. Yeah, I'm going to give the BFG an 8 out of 10. So that's been my review on the BFG. Have you seen it? Are you going to see it? Have you read the book? Have you seen the 1989 animated film? Let me know in the comments down below. And remember to give this video a big thumbs up. And until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends. Goodbye.
Don't forget to click down below to subscribe to Random Ross's YouTube channel. You can also stay up to date with him and see what he gets up to outside of the YouTube world by following him on Facebook or Twitter, or both even. So yes, please do all that.